Button.
Oh, okay.
Switch camera. Button. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide. Finish. Button.
Okay, so that's the finish button. Okay. So hopefully this hopefully this thing was recording. I'm just gonna
0 watching now. 0 likes.
okay.
Live. 16 seconds. Live. 16 seconds.
Okay.
0 watching now. 0 likes.
All right. So anyway, yeah, I just went live. I hope. I don't know. It doesn't always tell me. Let me just back up here. Like I was saying when I first started, I got a glasses camera, which is really cool. So I might start uploading some things, some real true stories of what I run into and whatnot. Like at the Rum Runner or on the paratransit or just wherever when I'm out or, any other situations I may have. So you guys might be seeing some live stuff. But anyway, yeah, I've been getting some emails. People want to know what's up and when are we going to do a new show, what's going on with us, all this type of stuff. Well, Cruise Control's been having some computer issues. And, of course, we can't get things to work the way they used to because they got to change shit all the time. It's not good enough that they just keep things the way they were. And since they were working fine, the old saying, if it ain't broke, quit fucking with it. But, of course, they ain't trying to hear that. So they're going to do what they want to do. Anyway, I guess I said all that to say that it's not that we're no longer going to do the show, all right? We are planning. That's what we're doing. We're looking at new ways to be able to do the show because it seems like the old style we've been doing just isn't working like the way we, previously wanted it to. So we're checking into some possible options, might even be starting to do some live stream type stuff. So it's, we're not going away. We're not leaving you. We're just taking, like I said, we're just taking time down. We'll be back at it here pretty soon once we find something that's going to work. So we discussed a few things last night, and Cruise Control will be out here in a couple weeks, so we're going to sort of work on it then too. So we'll see. We'll see what's happening, but I just wanted to kind of jump on to let you know that, we're not leaving, we're not done, we're not gone. We just wanted to, kind of regroup and see where we want to, how we want to do this. Because the idea is to find, because we just started using Google Hangout last year to do the shows because Skype was being such a pain in the ass. Well, now we've been having issues with Google Hangout. And then with the recording stuff too, with the program that Cruise Control is using to record. So we're going to think of some other things we can possibly do.
One watching now. 0 likes.
Who is that? Does it say?
Live. 2 minutes. Live. 2 minutes 40. 1 watching now. 0 likes.
Okay.
Finish. Button. Welcome to live chat. Remember, happy wife. Red heart.
Oh, hey. What's up? It's my favorite fan. It's the Ragdoll cat.
Happy wife. Kiss mark.
Nice.
Switch camera.
Thank you.
Button. Chat options. Filters. Options. Options.
Yes. Button. So, Ragdoll, you jumped in a little late, but that's okay. Basically, I was just saying that we're not going away. We're just we've been having some issues with the recording and whatnot. So we're trying to look at other ways to possibly, do something that's a little more long-lasting with this. And you will probably see some live videos from the Rum Runner at some point, or just other stuff. I want to get cool stuff, things that are exciting or interesting, that sort of emphasize the shit I talk about. I actually got one the other night. I didn't keep it though. It was a Lyft driver, and the guy was trying to, he was an Indian guy, and he was like, so you're not able to see it all? And I'm like, no, I don't see it all. And he's like, well, there are a lot of doctors now, doctors that can fix that. And I was like, look, bro, even if there are, I'm really not interested in getting something like that because I've never been able to see. That would totally fuck me up. And he was just like, well, what do you mean? And he wasn't understanding me. He just wasn't feeling it. He was like, why are you being negative? Why, you need to think positive, brother. You need to, I'm going to give you the God. I'm going to give you and I'm like, look, homie, and so finally I was able to break it down to him. You always have to do this. You have to say, well, see, I see my blindness as a blessing, which is true. Hell, I wouldn't know half the people I know now if it weren't for my blindness. I wouldn't do the things I do now if it weren't for my blindness. So, there's a lot of things that I probably would have missed out on had I been able to see. You know what I'm saying? So that's the point I was trying to make to the guy. Well, I videoed it, but it didn't. It was kind of a short thing, and I was like, nah. So, but you may see some uploads from my glasses camera here.
Filters. Button. Chat options. Switch camera. Happy wife. Kiss mark. Happy wife. Red heart. Welcome to live chat. Finish. Button. 2 watching now. 1 like.
Oh, 2 watching, huh?
Live. 5 minutes. Live. 5 minutes, 5 seconds.
Who else is out there watching? Somebody say something so I know who you are. Wonder if it's fucking Gaiman. You know, now I got to say something just to get his reaction.
2 watching now. 1 like. Finish. Button. Welcome to live chat. Happy wife. Red heart. Happy wife. Kiss mark. Switch camera. Button. Chat options. Filters. Options. Options.
No, we
button.
just got somebody out there just watching. Who knows? It's a lone person out there just getting in, commenting on shit. So yeah, for those who jumped in late, like I said, man, this is the problem with live streaming. You know, you always have to like go back and repeat the shit you just said. But yeah, we're not leaving you guys. We're just, you know, taking some time down to try to find a more effective way to start doing the shows. Because, you know, like I said, they love to change things all the time and they can't just keep shit the same and working the way it was because, you know, that just would make too much sense. So anyway, that's kind of the main reason I'm even doing this. Plus I got a little bit of time this morning before I got to go to work. I actually have an event, so I'm getting picked up around 8. So I figured I'd jump in here and let you guys know because I've had some people ask me what's up on the shows, what's going on when you're recording some new shit. And all that, but we got a lot of stuff. Plus, I've had people hitting me up for interviews a little bit. So and some are repeat offenders. So I'm going, well, hey man, we're trying to work on something right now. I don't like that though because I can't give anybody a definitive answer. I can't say, well, we're going to be up blah, 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 this time. You know, instead it's like got to be, you know, this whole, you know, cryptic thing where I'm like. Yeah, you know, we're working on some things right now. You know, we got some stuff in the works. Don't worry about it. We're going to get things going here. We're going to be doing a show. But no, we're going to continue to do our shows. Just maybe a little different. And like I said, you may see some other stuff up
Chat
here.
options. But switch camera. Crystal Johnson. Chandelier.
Chandelier's in the building. Okay, what's up?
Happy wife. Kiss mark. Happy wife. Red heart. Welcome to live chat. Finish. Button.
So that's what's going on with the show. We're actually, you know, like I said, we've just been having issues. We tried to do one last week and it wasn't recording and all this other craziness. And then I told Cruise Control, I said, well, hey man, you want me to call you? You know, we planned, I was going to call him last night and we were going to test a few things out. But then he was like, you know what, man? He's like, I've been fucking with this thing for like an hour. He's like, I don't know what's going on with it. He's like, but we got to find something better to do. And I agree because even the Google Hangout can be a little clunky from time to time, especially when we're trying to do interviews and trying to get people on the phone and whatnot. So yeah, we'll see. We're gonna do something here. So just everybody stay tuned. And like I said, you might see some different content up here, which is good. And here, I'll just give you guys a little update. Yeah, remember how last video I was talking about doing some ASMR? So, you cool folks out there, I'm not going to share that. That's something the homies get, you know, only the homies get to watch, you know, and do their thing with. But the strangers, those who really don't know me that well, aren't going to be able to watch that. So maybe I'll be a nice guy and share those links with you. So anyway, I did my first ASMR vid last night. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't like it much, but you know, who knows? Maybe I'm just being a big critic of myself, and it's kind of out of character for me a little bit. But you know, I'm gonna continue doing some. I'm trying to think of other ideas and other stuff that I can sort of do with that. That was the main one I wanted to do, though. It was like kind of like a boyfriend role play type thing. So I did that and got that all rolling. So it's up. Not on this channel though. It's on another channel, which again, I'm not going to share unless we're cool.
Welcome to live chat. Remember to go. Happy wife. Happy wife. Crystal Johnson. Switch camera. Chat options. Filters. Button. Options.
I just
button.
always want to check because
Options.
people
Button.
will comment and
Happy
stuff.
Wife. Happy wife. Welcome to finish. 2 watching now. 1 like. Live. 9 minutes 33 seconds.
Okay.
2 watching now. Finish.
It's about a little longer than my ASMR video last night. Yeah, that was actually, I did that one with my glasses camera, so it'll be interesting to see what people say about that, you know. And I'm trying to see too if people stumble on it on accident and just happen to find it and go, oh, okay, this is, you know, Either they're going to talk shit or they're going to say, whatever. I welcome all comments on it though, because it's something I'm new at and I'd like to see what people say. So at this point, I think I'm just running my mouth. Nothing important. I told you what you need to hear and what's going on with us. So y'all stay tuned. Don't give up on us. We're just trying to find some different ways to do stuff. And, like I said, Cruise Control will be out here in 2 weeks. So we're going to talk about that and maybe look at some possible equipment. That's the other thing too, since now he's making better money, he's might look into buying some better stuff. I might look into buying some better stuff as far as recording equipment and whatnot. So we'll see. It's a brand new year, man. It's 2019, and feeling positive about it so far. Actually, one thing I have noticed, how Cruise Control was asking me on the last show, what kind of year did I think this was going to be? Well, so far, it seems like a very smooth flowing year. Like things are working out really well, and everything seems to be going so far in my favor. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm very happy with the way things are going, so it's good stuff. All good news. No reason to worry, but,
Two watching now. One like.
I
Finish.
wanted to
Button.
just kind of break in here and update y'all so you knew what was up. Anyway, if anyone catches this after the fact, definitely leave comments. Those watching, thank you for watching. And we'll be at you soon. All right, talks to you later. Peace.
Finish. Alert. Are you sure you want to stop